So welcome to N.U.T.T'S, man. Introduce yourself.
My name is Juicey, the model.
Okay. So where you from, Juicey?
I'm from Glen Oak, Maryland, Baltimore.
Okay. So how did you get into modeling?
Oh, wow. It started, I guess, about 5 years ago. I had a lot of photographers, hit me up on the social networks that I was on and, asking me to do photo shoots. And then I had people asking me to do local, video shoots and stuff like that. So, that started me, with, getting into modeling, working with different photographers. And actually me liking, how I looked in the pictures. I continued to pursue it, because I think, it was a great thing for me, to be doing.
Okay. So where did the name Juicy come from?
Well, it came, it was a nickname that I got, from a lot of male friends back in the day. They used to always, say how thick I was or whatever. And then I had one particular friend, he started calling me Juicy. And then, the name just stuck. It just stuck with me, after a while. So, and then everybody began to call me by that name. So, it just stuck with me because it fit, it fit me.
So did you like it when people start calling you that at first?
Yeah, I liked it, so, because it fit the description, of, how I look. I'm a thick, female or whatever. So, I couldn't never find, the proper nickname for myself or whatever. So once people started calling me that, I liked it. So, I just stuck with it.
Okay. So, how long you been modeling for?
For the last, this is going on my 6th year now. I've been doing it for about 6 years or whatever.
Okay.
So.
Wow, that's a long time. So, do you consider yourself ICANDY modeling?
Yes, most definitely, yes.
Okay.
And most definitely ICANDY because I say it because, that's basically what it is. A lot of people not used to seeing a lot of full-figure ICANDY models or whatever. So what I'm doing is definitely ICANDY.
You plan on doing any runway modeling soon, or have you done that already?
No, I haven't, done, one-way modeling or whatever, but, if the chance comes, I will do it. But for right now, I'm just doing a lot of online stuff, online magazines and stuff like that, and, just different photo shoots for, CD covers and, stuff like that. So it's just a lot of local stuff. So, right now, that's what I'm working on. But if runway, become available, if I get the opportunity, I definitely will jump on it.
Okay. So you say you've been featured in magazines and a site. Can you name a few?
Yeah, I've done Babe magazine. That was actually the first one I've done. Then I've done. I worked with Queen Size magazine. I've done Doms and Divas and Gents magazine. I'm sorry, it was Divas and Gents. Let me see. There's a few of them. I was on a couple of sites as Dime of the Week, OutMyMedia.com. I worked with Jafar. He is currently, I think he owns the Fearless Curve magazine. I was working with him on something, but, it was going to go through, but it didn't. So, I worked with a couple of different people, and I've done a lot of local work. I started out doing a lot of local stuff, where I'm from. So it started out just me doing it locally, and then it went to the magazines and the websites and stuff like that.
Okay. So should we be expecting the site coming from you soon?
Yes, most definitely. I'm working with a couple of people now. We putting together a site. The site should be up around January, February of 2014. it's definitely a site coming, so I want people to look out for that. I'm doing a lot of shooting and getting a lot of stuff done. I'm working on so we can, go ahead and get that put together for the beginning of next year. And it's going to be hot, too, so I'm definitely taking my time with it, but it's definitely coming.
Okay. We'll definitely be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be hot, though, because a lot of people waiting and they asking me for a site. And at first I didn't want to do one, but with me having so many, people asking me about it and, keep saying, well, you need to get a website or whatever, so I definitely got to do that, something for the fellas, something nice.
So you'll be doing calendars also?
Yes, calendars as well. I'm getting ready to try to do some posters. A lot of that stuff, once the site is up, they'll be able to get a lot of stuff, calendars, T-shirts, posters and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff they will be able to get through the website, but I'm definitely trying to put together a calendar for the beginning of the year. I have a lot of stuff, that I worked on already that I can use for a calendar. So that's going to drop soon, too. So I want people to, look out for that, too.
Okay. So with the site being said, is that going to be, like, all you, or are you going to feature some up-and-coming ladies that try to get into modeling?
I mean, I might feature a couple, but, right now with me trying to get, where I'm trying to get at with my modeling career, I think I might just go ahead and just do the solo calendar thing, so that way they can see, people can see a lot of me, a lot more of me.
Okay. And was you supposed to do something with Sean Felder of XS Energy Drink?
Yeah, man. I was going to work with Sean. He did send me out the the stuff for me to do to shoot for him. And big up to Sean. He's doing this thing with the XS Energy Drink. But yeah, I was doing some photos for him, and then it ended up with me going through something with the photographer who actually shot the pictures, and me ending up not getting the photos. So, it was just like a crazy time for him to be doing it, and he still hasn't released the pictures to me yet. But I'm going to go ahead and, do that shoot again for him and go ahead and submit him some pictures, because Sean, he a cool dude. So, I'm going to go ahead and work on a new shoot for him and get him done, because it's like I got bullcrapped around with the first guy I worked with, and, he didn't give me my images. But I think there was going to be some dope images, but it's just that, things didn't work out with me and the photographer. So, I'm going to go ahead and do something else for Sean, because he's cool Pete.
Yeah, big up to Sean.
Yeah, definitely big up to him. He's definitely doing this thing right now. He's definitely doing this thing.
Yeah, I got to touch down on him real soon.
Yeah. He was supposed to, come to B-more a couple of times. I told him I would holler at him when he was in town or whatever. But I definitely want to do that, to put together that shoot for him and get it done right, because the pictures that I took with the last dude, they was off the hook. It was just that we had differences. We agreed to one thing during the shoot, and then it was a lot of back and forth. And then I tried to get the images from him, and he wouldn't release the images to me. So, he was a knucklehead. So I'm working with another photographer, Damian Lee. He big in Baltimore, and me and him going to go ahead and put together a shoot for that real soon. So hopefully I have some photos for Sean in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to kill that for him too. So hopefully we can see that real soon.
That's what's up. So speaking of photographers, do you have one that you work with, or you do work with different ones to bring the flavor out your pictures?
Nah, I have two that I work with in between right now, and you will see a lot of work from Damian Lee. He actually has a website called OutMyMedia.com. He works with a lot of models throughout Baltimore. He real big in Baltimore right now. And Derek Gilbert of Flossy Flick Photos. Me and him definitely, we shoot a lot. A lot of things that you might see me on, Derek might have done it. because I just started working with Damien over the last couple of months. And me and Damien just wrapped up a shoot Wednesday of last week. We just wrapped up a shoot, and that shoot was awesome. And then I'm getting ready to do another shoot with Derek Gilbert of Flossy Flick Photos, because I work with him a lot. So those are the main two that I'm working with right now. So I definitely want to give a shout-out to my man Damien Lee and Derek Gilbert, in the Baltimore area, because right now they hot photographers up here. So definitely give a shout-out to them.
Okay, that's what's up. So where do you see yourself, like, as far as modeling in about, like, good 5 years?
In the next 5 years, well, I'm not going to put my age out there, but in the next 5 years, I plan on out here, I plan on, getting in for 2-3 years and get my runs and get out and branch off and start doing something else. But I'm definitely going to kill it the next couple of years, and I'm just going to make my mark, and I'm just going to bow out of it.
Okay. So should we expect you to see you in music videos and stuff like that?
Yeah, was that again?
I said, should we expect to see you in music videos and stuff like that?
Well, right now, I'm working with, talking to some local cats up here in Baltimore, just locally right now. And I'm not going to drop no names yet because we're still working on doing, some music videos. I got a lot of people hitting me up for music videos or whatever, so you definitely want to see something. I just don't know exactly who I'm going to work with yet. So I got a couple offers. I'll be able to know in the next week or two exactly who I'll be working with or whatever. But you definitely want to see me in some. And definitely next time I'm planning on killing them with the videos and, and just bowing out of that too. I just want to get me a couple of hot 5 or 6 videos and then I'm going to be done with that because I really don't want to do too many videos or whatever, but I just want to go in and kill them and get it over with.
Okay. So, how often do you update your portfolios when you take photos?
Excuse me. Well, I update my portfolio, I would say, at least about 7 to 8 times a year. I have so many photos from shoots that I've done that never been released, put out there, or anything. So I update often. I try to do it at least 7 to 8 times a year or more. But this year, I know I've done about a good 7 or 8 shoots this year.
Okay, that's what's up. So how do you get hooked up with Bay Magazine?
Oh, wow. Well, they was doing like a casting thing or whatever. You know what I mean? They was taking submissions for models to submit for the magazine or whatever. Me and Tony, the owner of the magazine, we was already friends on Facebook or whatever. So I went ahead and submitted, and I ended up getting in one of the issues. And, that was just actually like she told people, put it out there. She was taking submissions. I submitted. I got picked to do a magazine, and I did it. And, it turned out great. It was a great issue.
Okay. So you that was like during when they first came out?
Yeah, that was in the beginning, like when she first started, and she was doing a lot of online issues. I think she's actually doing print now. And when she first started out, it was in the beginning, like when she first started to put it together and take off. I was in the beginning of Baby Magazine.
Okay. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta send a shout out to Tony too, because actually that was the first magazine I was ever featured in. So I gotta send a huge shout out to her because she gave me my first chance in the online magazine.
Yeah, shout out to Tony. I seen the girls she be having on, she be having some hot females on there.
Yeah, man. I was just checking out, and I was thinking about going ahead and, submit for another, shot in the magazine because they doing big things right now. She's working with a lot of our models. You know what I mean? She's blowing up right now. Babe magazine is big right now. A lot of photographers are talking about it, and a lot of models are being featured. So big up to Tony, Babe magazine. She's definitely doing her thing right now over there.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout outs to her.
Yeah, definitely.
So, excuse me. So, is there any models that you see out there that I should say that you like their work or would like to work with?
Oh man, yes. But I mean, they big models, so you know what I mean. It's probably gonna take a lot to work with them. But right now, I'm definitely feeling Keisha Dior right now. She's hot, and I definitely would like to work with her because she's big right now in the modeling thing. She's doing her thing, so a big up to her. So many of them. There's a young girl here in Baltimore named Ashley Z. She's real huge right now. She's doing her thing. She's been in a couple of big magazines, and I definitely would like to work with her on something. There's a couple of them, but, those two right now, I definitely would try to link up and do something with them if I had the opportunity.
Okay. So since you've been, let me rephrase it. Since you started modeling, have you come across any assholes? There's a lot of them out there. I know you have.
Man, all the time. I get a lot of assholes. I done had some photographers I showed up on the shoot, and they were trying to turn it into some porn shit. I mean, I done had a couple of them that tried to get me to have sex with them for money, and I run across all kinds of assholes. But when you're in this type of business or whatever, doing modeling, you gotta expect that because a lot of dudes running around with cameras saying they're photographers and they're not. And everybody with a camera is not a photographer. And I'll be telling these ladies, you gotta do the background check on these dudes nowadays because a lot of them is using that and they trying to sleep with the females and stuff. So you gotta be careful when you're out there because there's a lot of creeps and they be lurking. So I'm very picky about who I work with or whatever and who I come in contact with because you got a lot of assholes out here. So I ran across the feed, but I mean, it's crazy. Like, people would do anything to try to get sex nowadays.
So what would you say to the up-and-coming models that run across their assholes like that?
No, when you run across an asshole like that, you just got to get yourself out of that situation because, I mean, it could be dangerous because you got a lot of these guys, just trying to take advantage of these girls, especially the ones who don't know, really how this thing works. So you got to do research on these guys. You got to make sure that you're working with, someone who's professional. And a lot of times it's best when you first starting out to take escorts with you on your shoot, an uncle or a brother or somebody, just to make sure you're safe because you go to these assholes and then they're trying to sleep with you and then they're trying to rape you. So you got to be careful. So I would say to them young ladies is, be safe. Make sure you do a checkup on who you're working with and make sure you put yourself in safe situations at all times.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
So how can you be reached if people want to get in contact, especially like fans, stuff, people like that?
Like right now, I could be reached, basically through my email right now, and my email address is juicyk@gmail.com. You can reach me through that. I'm always checking my email right now. That's the best way to get in contact with me. You can hit me up on Facebook, Juicy K the Model. I have a page on Facebook for my fans. They can hit me up through that or hit me up through Instagram. Everything is Juicy K the Model. So, you definitely can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can hit me up. Like I said, via email. I will reply back.
Okay. So right now you see a lot of BBWs that's getting into the modeling thing. So how do you feel about that?
I'm loving it right now, and I'm definitely loving it because years ago, it was a thing where you had to be a certain size to do magazines and online work and adult work and ICANDY modeling. You had to be a certain size, and right now it looks like BBW is taking over because, for real, that's the reality. I mean, that's really everyday woman, a BBW woman, and they're not really showing you that. And with BBW models, coming out and doing this thing and, taking over, I'm loving it right now because it's a good look. It is definitely a good look. BBW can be sexy too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loving it right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I'm loving doing it too as well.
So here's another question that the last person I interviewed, we had talked about. Do you feel that every BBW could be a model? I mean,
no.
Okay.
I'm going to say no to that. It's got to be some sex appeal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody for trying to do it or whatever, but it's a level to it. It's levels to this shit. You got to, I'm just saying, you got to have some sex appeal. You just can't, jump in front of the camera and don't have no sex appeal and don't have the right curves and shape, to do it. And I'm not downing anybody who want to do it. So a lot of BBWs out there, please don't take that wrong. I'm just saying you got to have sex appeal with it. You got to be sexy. Like I said, there's levels to it. You can't just be 350 and trying to be, BBW model. Like I said, I don't knock nobody because I'm a BBW model, but I'm just saying there's levels to it. Then you can't just jump out there and just do it. You got to have some sex appeal with it because sex sells.
Absolutely right about that. Definitely true.
Definitely, that's what's selling right now, but you got to have sex appeal because, any woman can, take a picture, but I believe that you also got to have some sex appeal because I see some models that shouldn't be models. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking nobody, but hey.
Yeah, definitely. To each his own, you're right. Yeah. I definitely feel what you're saying.
Yeah, everything's not for everybody. There's levels to this shit, and people need to know the levels to it.
Because I got some pictures sent, and they wanted to be in the mag, and it's like a head scratcher. I mean, don't get me wrong. I support the BBW movement.
Right.
I got Hassan to represent the mag also. Yeah, I got Hassan to represent the magazine, so.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting in your print issue, though. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And here's another question I always ask people I interview. Why do you feel that mainstream media don't shed more light on the plus-size community?
Why do I feel like... I'm sorry, repeat that again.
Oh.
Because I took that the wrong way.
Matter of fact, I think I said it wrong. How do you feel about the mainstream media not shedding light on plus-size community like they should?
Man, I think I really, my opinion is that I think that a lot of people are scared to embrace that, because they already got used to, selling one image. And really, I think people, just ashamed to say that they embrace it and that they love it. And, for real, there's a lot of people that really love it because there's a lot of BBW lovers out here. And, a lot of people are scared to embrace it because they're embarrassed about what somebody's going to think about them liking BBW models or working with, I think that, like I said, a lot of people are scared to come out the closet and say they really fuck with BBW models, like that. and will want to work with them, but they just scared of what other people going to think because they got used to selling one image. You know what I mean? And that's the skinny girl and the slim broad and all that stuff. You know, they got used to that. So, you know what I mean? They don't want to, you know, put it out there like, you know, they really, you know, embracing it. You know, they try and stick to that one image, but that's a lie. You know what I mean? Because I guarantee that if you put any BBW magazine on the newsstand, I guarantee that BBW magazine is going to sell out more than that magazine with that slim girl on the front, real shit, because that's what niggas really want to see. I mean, I know I'm a BBW myself, and niggas love me. I'm just saying. So, I mean, it's just people scared to embrace it for real.
So you think that there will ever be a change in that?
Yeah, I think it is a change. The change is starting now. People don't wake up and realize, because right now you're seeing a lot of BBW models, and you seeing them, they starting to take over. I mean, they want everything. You know what I mean? So I think it's definitely going to be a change in that. You know, it's the change is starting now. So, you know, all I can say is just tell people just look out, because the change has started, and, you know what I mean, it's getting ready to jump off, whether a lot of people want it to or not. I mean, it's real. If you look around and look at some of the models you see now, they putting in videos and on these reality shows, a lot of these are considered BBW models. So, you know, the change is starting now. People got to open their eyes and stop being blind to it, because it's already started.
So what would you say to the people that's in the closet that love BBW but don't want to keep it real?
Man, come out the closet. You know you love it. You know you love it. You know you like looking at it. Come out the closet. Don't be afraid to embrace it. Don't worry about what your homeboy going to say, the one who like the skinny chicks, you know what I mean? Don't worry about what he going to say, you know, because on the low, he probably like BBW too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I know a lot of guys are like that, but, I mean, they gradually coming out, because nowadays when you look around, the average couple you see is a slim dude with a BBW woman. I'm just saying, so ladies, watch out, because the big girls is taking your man. They taking them. And you see and now you seeing all the slim chicks with the big dudes. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Always told myself, if I ever get mess with the slim chick, I'm putting some weight on her.
Yeah, man, you got to, man. You got to fat enough. I mean, it ain't nothing like a chick with me on a bone. You know, I heard a lot of guys say it. You know, a lot of guys are like, I don't want no skinny girl. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proof, because I don't have no problem with booking a dude or whatever. I get them. So, ladies, if I'm at the club and you see me, you better cuff your man, because 9 times out of 10, he looking. I know I'm crazy. I know, but I mean, hey, that's just me. You know, that's just me. I'm just being me.
Hey, you got to be real.
Yeah, that's just me. A lot of people can't take me because maybe I be too real for them sometimes. But hey, that's Juicy. If you know me, then you know, hey, I'm real all day. And I'm going to say what I got to say. I say what people be thinking. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people be thinking, but they won't say it, but I'm the one that's going to say it, so that's just me.
Yeah, we need more people like you like that.
Yeah, I just be being honest.
Yeah. So there's another question.
All right.
I don't know if you know about it. I'm pretty sure you do. Do you got, like, big people hating on big people? Especially, like, I see that in clubs, stuff like that. But how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't pay them no mind. You know, I mean, because you got a lot of people. You know, they see the change that's happening. That's why they hating. And shout out to the haters too, because they gotta have a job to do. That's their job. So, you know what I mean? I don't pay them no mind. You know, I continue to do what I do, and them haters, let them keep on hating, because they're gonna be the same ones hating when they see how BBW models are coming up, they're going to be the same ones hating that, hey, I ain't worried about them because I'm going to keep working and doing what I'm going to, do. At the end of the day, I'm comfortable with myself, so I don't worry about them haters, That's their job. So, let them do it. That's their full-time job. That's what they do. I wish they got paid to do it, though. They ain't getting paid to do that, They need to get paid for doing that shit. They don't get paid for hating, but, hey, that's what you got out here, a bunch of them.
Yeah, definitely a lot of them out here.
Yeah, I laugh at them. I don't pay them no mind, baby. You going to get that. That's going to come with it.
So here's my other question. Would you ever like to see, since they haven't, I haven't seen that yet, but like big dude modeling?
Yeah, man, I definitely would love to see that. I definitely would like to see that. That'd be something that I definitely would like to see. I think that's a great idea. You need to promote that too. You know what I'm saying? I think I would love to see that.
I tried to, I had the pluses like 2 years ago. I tried that because I had this girl that used to help me out, whatever, and she used to try to post up, but dudes are hitting up for different reasons. They try to, they wanted to hit that to be real. So they was they wasn't hitting up for business purposes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it definitely can't work with them, but
yeah.
I think there's a lot of dudes out here that would like to do it. You just gotta find the right ones that really serious about doing it, and because there's a lot of big dudes that want to be models too, and there's some big sexy dudes out here too. I see them too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing that. I'm gonna try to bring that up.
Yeah, man, you do that, and I see when you do that, you'll be able to say a couple of years from now, like, hey, I started that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hopefully that could work out. But like we talked about before, not all of them will be able to model either. They got to be shaped right.
No, now we're not saying come, and I'm not even going to use him as an example, but we're not going to say come, sloppy and try to work. You definitely got to, have some sexiness with the two dudes because the ladies won't be looking. So you ain't got no sex appeal dudes. I prefer for you not to do it. Like I said, there's levels to it for the dudes too. So you just can't, anybody can't do it. You got to have some kind of sex appeal with it too as well.
Yeah, it definitely sounds better coming out your mouth than me. For real.
Yeah, well, I tell them, hey, Juicey, tell them you got to have some sex appeal. There's levels for y'all too. You know what I mean?
So for what would you like to say to the fans, Big?
What was that?
I said, what would you like to say to the fans?
Well, I would like to say to all the fans out there, whatever, keep supporting your girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a lot more from me in 2014. So I just want, all my fans to be on the lookout. I'm working on a lot of things. I took a little time out, but you definitely going to see a lot more of your girl. And all I'm going to say is, just keep supporting it. It's going to be a movement thing, so keep supporting your girl.
So is there anything more you'd like to say for the upcoming models that want to get put on?
Well, what I want to say to them is that you got to be dedicated, to doing it because, first of all, it's not going to be easy starting out, and you just can't give up. If you really want to do it, you got to be focused, dedicated, and you got to do what you got to do and, chase it, because you can't, say you want to do it and then don't, pursue it. So if you really want to do it, pursue it. Like I keep telling you, there's levels to it. So if you think you got what it takes, go ahead, chase it, do what you got to do, and stay dedicated, and, hopefully things work out for you.
Any shout-outs?
Oh, yeah, man. I definitely got to do it. I want to give it, first I told you my favorite two. I want to definitely give a shout-out to Damian Lee. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout-out to Dirk Gilbert of Flossy Flip Photos. Definitely want to give a shout-out to my little cousin, up-and-coming rapper in Baltimore, Ro Yates. You know what I mean? Be on the lookout for him. You know what I mean? Definitely want to give a shout-out to him. And, you know, basically that's it.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me in this interview.
I loved it, enjoyed it. I'm glad we can do it again. Part 2 coming.
Yeah, it's just the beginning. So.
Yeah, part 2 is definitely coming. Then after that, there's going to be, you know what I mean, a lot more to come after that. But part 2 of this interview is definitely coming. You just let me know, you know.
Most definitely will. And shout out to Sean Felder, too.
Oh, yeah, man. See, I got to, yeah, you know what? I definitely, hey, Sean, if you listen to this interview, man, huge shout out to you. XS Energy Drink, you doing your thing over there. I see you. And, yeah, we definitely get ready to get this thing going so I can get the pictures into you. But a huge shout out to Sean Felder.
All right, that wraps it up. All right, so I'm just do the editing, and when I finish, I'll link it to you.
All right, everybody, the interview has been real. It's your girl, Juicey K, the model. Like I said, be on the lookout. You know what I mean? Support a sister. Shout out, you know what I mean, to everybody supporting it. And, you know what I mean, shout out to you too, homie, for the interview. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm waiting on part 2.
Well, no doubt. Thank you.
All right, no problem, Steve.
All right.
All right.